like I'm third out of seven. You know what I mean? So we like when I mean like there was 10 people in the like 10, 11 people in the house dressing up and trying to see who has the better costume. It was like we was being like shit gets serious. Arguments happen. It's like playing Uno spades for
Oh
us
man,
on Halloween. Um,
I know what you mean too. Go ahead, bro. It's
you
crazy.
know, and my oldest brother, once again, he was spark everything. He was spark everything of the story. He's like, yo, who has the better costume? Like I got $20 right here or some sort. Like, and he was like, nah, you ain't got the better costume. We dressed up like, and I've been dying. Like my dream costume is to become the Green Ranger. Like I stand, man. Like, yo, Jason David Frank is my hero. And the day that I meet him in Todd McFarlane is the day that I'm like, yeah, that's it. Like,
I can go
but
in peace. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
out.
but yeah, um, but Halloween is like a big thing. Watching horror movies and getting scared, and like telling like scary stories that being kids and stuff like that. Yo, like go into the mirror and you say Bloody Mary 3 times. I still won't do that shit. I'm
Oh yeah.
32. The fuck out of here. you know,
Yo.
and the funny thing is, the funny thing is that like
I forgot about that.
you know like being with Jody, like I just had these predictions in my head, like because Jody is bold, she's daring. So if she's bold and daring, because if I can't do that at the age of 32, I know the kids would do it if we have kids or when we have kids, and they're trying to do that shit. I'll run into the room. What are you doing? The kid, our kid would be at two on Bloody Mary 2.5, and I'm like,
What's wrong with
no,
you?
no, no, no.
Yo.
Never mind. Resend that order. And I'm looking at the mirror. What are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here with that. We will not be doing that in this house.
Oh my
but
god.
but to move on from that, how I got sketch school was like 8 to 7 years ago, and I started drawing again, and and I to the point where 6 to 7 years ago, and I was and I always wanted to draw and make comics, so I was working on that, and and I would spend hours after work drawing, and I would have like this table, this chair. It was a wooden chair as a table, and this bed and breakfast easel or computer lap thing. I still have the shit, but I would have that, and I would draw on that, thinking that it was a draft table. I couldn't afford it. I just moved out of the house. I'm 20 something years old. I think I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two, you know. But the whole thing was, yo, all right, I'm gonna do this, and I'm hunched over like on my fifth hour. It is 3 in the morning, and I'm like falling asleep, and I'm just nodding off, but I'm still awake, and I just have like this like very dull glare, and I was like, I'm sketching, but I'm hunched over, and I kind of look ghoulish, and then
Sandwich them two things together.
yep, sketch school, and then And then when I told my ex, she was like, "That's stupid. Don't ever do." She's like, uh, "I think you need more work on that." I was like, "Okay." And then I never thought about it again until you know went through the breakup. Uh, Stopped drawing for a long time, and just like, you know what, I'm gonna relive my dream. I like no, there's no one here telling me what to do, so I might as well do it. And then once again, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning after work, and this time around, I'm drawing for at least 8 hours, and I'm listening to music. I'm just staring, and then Mark was like, "You should change your name, your IG name." And before that, it was Benora White Esquire, which was a Final Fantasy reference. Benora White was Final Fantasy VII,
Benora
Crisis
White.
Core.
Oh, see, I didn't get into that one. Pardon.
Benora.
I was like, oh no, I know part 7, bro.
All right, there. Crisis Core was pretty much a great
That was the one on the PSP, right?
Yeah, like if you had just watch cutscenes and you'll understand, or even look up Benora White, Banora White, and it that's the real name for a dumb apple, which is an apple that grows in the winter instead of like the summer.
Wow.
And it's like bluish white, and it grows on like instead of like it's a tree, but it's like kind of viney. It is weird looking, and so I called myself a Benora White because it was like, yeah, I'm a bit of a dumb apple, I guess, and you know, and it was also a name to hide myself from you know how you go through a breakup and you just want to hide, you just want to bury yourself, you know,
Yes. Yeah.
like kind of cocoon yourself.
I'm not gonna front on you. I'm gonna tell like how it is, bro. I like sketch school, Shawn.
Yeah.
Nah.
So
tell me about freaking burying yourself, though, man. Yeah, that's kind of like the approach. I was telling Mark the other day. I say the other day, man, but in reality, it's like probably going like three weeks. But I was telling them, yeah, that was the whole idea behind the 7-star thing, and even what I'm saying, the profile picture, being
yeah,
a cartoon, whatever. It's like it's weird, man. What people do, especially me myself personally speaking. There's only so much I was willing to give. You know what I'm saying, to the public.
yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, sketch school, bro. Rocket.
Yeah, exactly. So when Mark asked me, he's like, "Yo, no," he was just like, "Yo, you should change your name." You
Yo,
know
you
how
do that
Mark
really
is.
well. You do that
He's
really
like,
well.
"Yo," he's like, "Yo, you should definitely change your name, bro." And I was just like,
That's Mark, authentic Mark.
I was like, sketch school, and he was just like, "What?" He was like, "What?" He was like, "Bro, that's weird." I was just like,
it was
yeah,
perfect,
I know,
man. Because a lot of what goes on in especially social media, it's like these crazy, compound freaking random ass words mushed up together, man. Yo, I don't know if it's YouTube, man, but it's a animator that just animates the most weirdest freaking shit, man. And anyways, Meat Canyon.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is Meat Canyon?
Meat Canyon sounds a whole lot different.
You know what I'm saying?
He's like, whoa,
Like,
what is that?
It's like, what we're talking about, what meat and what kind of gap is this canyon?
Yeah, like it sounds very abrasive. Not even abstract, abrasive. You know what's abstract? A name that's abstract, but this dude is fucking amazing. Action Hank's beard.
Wow. That's a name. That's prestigious as fuck. What do you say to that?
First off, I love Action Hank, and that's bars on bars on bars. Because if you watch that episode of Dexter's Laboratory, you would only understand how great of a name that is.
Yeah.
Action Hank's beard. He's like so strong and rugged, and whoever's watching this right now is probably like, "Yo, he knows." But and whoever doesn't know, just like go on HBO Max and watch that episode. Action Hank's beard is a dope ass name, and who other than that artist to be Action Hank's beard, because that art that he produces fucking fantastic, 7-star, like, like our names are cool too, but Action Hank's Beard. Now that's the name.
That's a name for you.
but yeah, and I probably already asked you why 7-star.
Oh my God.
But I'm gonna ask again why.
What is it? Whoa, you're taking me back right now because I actually got stuck with it nowadays. I was trying to change it to just just Chaz, something that doesn't involve the whole 7 thing or whatever, and I just stuck with it. But anyways, going back to like 2016 when I started frequenting Instagram more, whatever, I was like, I'm just gonna get serious with my art, whatever, and I didn't want to give them my full name or whatever, and it just doesn't sound cool. So I was like, well, it was something else, something 7-star, and
Right.
so anyways, the name came about, and I'm like, I don't want it to sound like it's all about me or celebrity and star or whatever. I was, I made it more like shining like the sun or something, you know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
it involves the whole couple like religious beliefs or something. I forgot exactly, man. And I was just only in a different state of mind.
Because I was thinking Dragon Ball.
Yeah, there's a couple things, yeah, that coincidentally, yeah. I didn't base it off of that or anything, but it was what is it? There's a couple of religions that see the number 7 as something sacred. So it's a couple of things, man. I just don't have that. It's
Right.
like information, like it's more something that I got stuck with.